Hello summoners and welcome back to the Rift. After a long stint, we're back with some new how to counter videos. Today we're looking at Irelia, the Will of the Blades.
Every step, power in every turn.
Irelia is a champion that is storming into mid lane and making quite a bit of a mess on her way in. With her being picked up in the LCS recently, many are going to be excited to try the champion out themselves. Luckily, her win rate is only 48% and her play rate is 1.8%. However, this can be deceiving as her win rate by games played takes a champion's win rate into above 54%. All of this meaning that if you play against a knowledgeable Irelia, you're going to need to know how to deal with her. With all of that being said, let's look at the Rift's top 3 counter picks for Irelia. First up on the counter list is Malzahar. Malzahar has an extremely safe laning phase against Irelia. He's able to keep his distance by making his void minions and space aids do the work for him. Malz is also able to use his ultimate to shut down Irelia if she decides to go in on him, able to turn around exchanges quite efficiently. On top of all this, if Irelia does close the gap, she'll have to watch out for Malzahar's passive shield that can stop Irelia's ultimate and stun, and his Q. Next we have Talon. His passive is good against other melees, able to stack a lot of damage onto Irelia if he can stick on her. His rake is a good poke, and useful for CSing minions. His ultimate is fantastic, able to use his invisibility to mess with Irelia. Adding on to this, Talon's mobility allows him to outroam Irelia, able to make plays across the map, shutting her down outside of lane as well. The last champion we're looking at is Ahri. Her Q's true damage, in combination with Electrocute, can be a lot for Irelia to deal with early on. Her passive is a great way to heal from trades. Her charm can shut down Irelia or catch her out easily. And her ultimate provides great mobility in skirmishes with Irelia. Now let's look at the key things to capitalize on when playing against Irelia. Irelia's Q is key to her kit. When she messes up a Q reset off of a minion, make sure to punish her. Irelia's W is a charge ability. Now this might entice people into trading with her, which isn't a bad idea, but please keep in mind that it is a damage reduction. Irelia is a melee in a mid lane full of ranged champions. If you are a ranged champion, make sure to punish her using your autos and abilities to get free damage onto her. Her passive can do a lot of damage, so make sure not to trade when it's up. Now moving on to some helpful rune pages. Our main recommendation at the Rift is to use the Resolve tree as a secondary category, taking Bone Plating, which is good for countering her all-in damage, and Chrysalis, trading your damage for survivability. Well, that covers up our guide on how to counter Irelia. Remember, if you found this video useful, then like, subscribe, and comment below with suggestions for future videos. And as always, I'll see you summoners on the Rift.